guys, back on the laser. It's been a while. Long story short, we're back on it again, trying to balance this thing up. So where are we at?
That should be easy.
So where are we at? We got the plane, got the servos in the back, linkages for the rudder and the elevator are done. Got the gas tank loosely mounted, engines on the front, ignitions down in the bottom. Got my ignition BEC, all the wires coming over here. We're gonna put the radio tray or radio system right here. So I got it sitting up on my Zycoy weight and balance meter. I measured about 1140 from the mains to the tail, and the CG is marked in the airplane right there, but it doesn't tell you in the manual the distance. So I'm measuring from the center of the landing gear back to this CG mark. It looks like it looks like about 145 right there between the in the shadow of the wing tube. About 140, 145. So that's what I've got set up here in my balance meter. And then this negative 500 here, we're going to change that around, see how much weight we need and where. But first, I got to put the other wing on, put the canopy on, and we're going to throw some stuff in the plane. Okay, so we got my receiver here, got my receiver tray, that's going in. They're gonna be about right here, so we'll go ahead and place them in. Let's see if I can get a receiver battery. Yeah, we got to put a receiver battery in here, so we'll just go ahead and put this guy in here. It'll be about in that spot. That should take over just about everything. Satellite doesn't weigh that much, shouldn't matter on a plane this size. So I'm gonna get the wing and the canopy on. We're gonna see what the CG meter says. All right, got the canopy, both wings on, motors mounted, got the spinner, got the prop, mufflers on there, ignition. Everything's just about where it's supposed to be. The only thing that is not in this airplane right now is a throttle servo. And that's basically what we're trying to figure out, or what I'm trying to figure out. If I move the rudder servo to direct drive and put it in the back of the airplane on the other side, put my throttle servo where the rudder servo is in the back of the plane, and run a long push rod up to the front. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my CG right. So, like I said, I got the Zycoy weight and balance meter here. The way this works, we'll go a little bit of a detail here. So you plug it in, you turn it on, it starts like this. You hit select model. I've already got it programmed in here. Pilot laser, distance from the main landing gear to the tail gear, 1,140 millimeters. Measured that with a yardstick. Distance from the mains to the CG, that was the measurement we took inside with the ruler. Because the CG is not defined in the manual, it's marked on the airplane, so it's pretty easy. And then distance from mains to weight placement. So I'm going to leave it at 500 millimeters. That puts it basically halfway down the fuselage. You can put the weight anywhere if you know how to read this. So anyway, I'm going to hit select. Here's the picture. Everything looks good. So it's telling me that we are nose heavy. Add 75 CGs I'm sorry, add 75 grams to the CG at the correction point. So the correction point would probably be about here. I'm not gonna add weight there, but let me play around with it. Let's see what we can do. All right, I think this is what I'm gonna run with. So I got my measured CG at 135 behind the mains. That should be about right. I set it at 145, so I'm about 10 millimeters off. With this setup, I'm gonna put the throttle servo up here. These are some reinforcements I'm gonna glue in. That's a makeshift linkage, just a placeholder for the weight. Try to see how close we were. I think I'm gonna be happy with this. I'd rather it be a little nose heavy than tail heavy. And if we wanna move the CG back some, then I can add just a little bit of weight to the tail. 40 grams on the tail wheel. And that will get us just right. Okay, so let's get this tore down. Let's get it back on the table. Let's put this throttle servo in and get it done. All right, guys, just want to take a quick look at where we are with the laser. Getting ready to button it up, take it out to the field for the Maiden. Did a lot of stuff off camera, so I'm just trying to knock this thing out. It's been way too long. We're trying to get it done. So I've already reinforced and glued the top on my motor box here. You can see I've got the receiver in. I've got the receiver battery about where it's gonna go. I've gotta finish that up. IBEC over there on the left side. I got my Fromco switch with my ignition light here. And got my receiver. My main receiver's mounted on this plexi. Got the antennas running forward and aft. Got my satellite receiver on the wing tube. It should be horizontal here. And then I've got another satellite right here vertically. So we should be good in at least 3 orientations here: forward and back, up and down, and left and right. I've got my ignition mounted under here. I've already got the everything's Loctited. Already got the motor Loctited on the blind nuts. Got the gasket material on the muffler. About to put the cowl on, put the prop on, button everything up. I am going to seal the elevator hinge before we go out, and we'll take it from there.
Hold on a minute. You good?
I think so. You just want to hit it with that?
let that sun on the left sneak up on you, no kidding.
It's gonna hit you in just a second.
Are you at idle?
Yeah.
Bump it down some. Come to me, you're in the tall grass.